Hi, I'm Cara Phillips, Director of CP Dental Training. Now, there's going to be some significant changes to CPD in 2018. So to help dental professionals through the changes, I've put together a short practical guide. I hope you find it useful. So basically the first change is that they're going to get rid of non-verifiable CPD completely. This is in response to feedback from yourselves, from dental professionals, and I completely agree. I think it's really difficult to guarantee the quality of this sort of CPD, or even to guarantee whether it's been done at all. And it'll just take away the nightmare of, after the 5-year cycle, trying to gather together all your reflective accounts from what magazines you'd read. I found it really difficult personally to record this sort of CPD. So hopefully that'll be a good thing. If you look at CPD requirements at present, you'll see that dental professionals are split into two groups. So you've got dentists that have to complete 250 hours in the 5-year cycle. 75 of these must be verifiable. And then you've got dental care professionals who must complete 150, 50 of which must be verifiable. And you make up the rest with your non-verifiable CPD hours. So from 2018, from the 1st of January this will apply to dentists, and the 1st of August 18 for dental care professionals. You can see that they've split dental professionals into 3 groups now. So you've got dentists, and then you've got group 2 therapists, hygienists, orthodontic therapists and clinical dental technicians. And then the 3rd group, dental nurses and dental technicians. So if you look at dentists, they've got to complete now 100 verifiable hours across the whole 5-year period. Group 2 got to complete 75 and group 3 50 hours. So it's only an increase of 25 hours for groups 1 and 2. Dental nurses and dental technicians will stay the same in terms of verifiable hours. It just means that there's no non-verifiable. And if you look at it across the years, so on average, dentists will be doing 20 hours on average a year. Group 2 will be doing 15 hours and group 3 will be doing 10. So the aim is to get at least 10 hours in over your two-year cycle. They're aiming to make it a regular thing, CPD, and they don't want you leaving it until the end of the 5-year cycle to try and cram it all in. It's got to be more regular. So the second big change is that they want you to start recording a personal development plan. So basically to help you plan, do, reflect on and record your CPD. And also this will help you be mindful of what areas you need to improve on. So you think, what CP do I need, what's going to be useful for me, and ultimately develop you as a professional. So I've put together a simple template to help you with your personal development plan, and that'll be available at the end. I'll give you details on how to download that. When you're planning your CPD needs, you can either do it by yourself in staff meetings or in appraisals with your practice manager. You should gather information from all sorts of different sources just to help you decide on what topics to do, what's right for you. So have a look at patient feedback, have a look at complaints, audits. If you've had any significant events at the practice or accidents, have a look at the reports and see if there's any areas for improvement there. And look at peer review processes as well. Also use the GDC's recommended topics, so things like medical emergencies and infection control, things that they want you to do. And this is a big change here. They want you then to map your CPD activity to the GDC's 4 learning outcomes. So if we take a look at the 4 learning outcomes, there they are. So the first one is effective communication with patients, the dental team and others across your dental field. This is important when obtaining consent, dealing with complaints and raising concerns where patients are at risk. Number 2 is effective management of yourself and others. Others that affect your work in the dental team in the interest of patients at all times. Provide leadership where appropriate. Number 3 is to maintain and develop your knowledge and skills. And number 4 is to maintain skills, behaviours and attitudes which also maintain patient confidence in you, and also always put patients' interests first. So they're your 4 learning outcomes. Then you'll take part in your chosen CPD activity. So you'll do the CPD, enjoy it, whether it's an in-house training session from CP Dental Training, whether it's online learning or a seminar or lecture. Just make sure that you've got documented aims and objectives, you've got learning outcomes, you're given the opportunity to feedback, and you get a certificate detailing your hours and the date it took place. After the CPD activity then, you'll want to reflect on it. So I've put together this template for you as well, just detailing these 6 bullet points here. Basically, you want to ask yourself, what did you learn on the course? Are the learning outcomes relevant to your plan? How will the learning outcomes help you improve inpatient care in the future? So what will you do more of? What will you do less of? What will you keep doing the same? Do you need any further training in the area? If the answer is yes to that, just add the training need onto your personal development plan with a target date for completion. When do you think you'll need a refresher in the area? So if it's medical emergencies, you might put, okay, I feel like a refresher will be due this time next year, so you put that down in your plan. And which of the GDC learning outcomes can the training session be mapped to? So I've also noted the learning outcomes on the reflective account for you as well, so that it's easy to map your activity to each one. And finally, just keep a record of everything. So keep a record of your personal development plan, keep all your certificates with the dates and hours you completed, and all your reflective accounts for each activity as well. So to summarise then, the key changes taking place in 2018 will be, there'll be no more non-verifiable CPD, there'll be a slight increase in verifiable for some groups, so there was 25 hours for groups 1 and 2 extra across the whole 5 years. They want everyone to do at least 10 hours every 2 years to keep it regular. They want documented evidence of your personal development plan, so record all that down, record all your reflective accounts, and once a year declare your hours to the GDC. So you log on to eGDC, just the way you do now, and just declare how many hours you've done that year. Now, if you've got any further questions, please feel free to give me a call or email. You can contact me on 07717 077018 and email info@cpdentaltraining.co.uk. Have a look at the website. I've got some courses on offer that you might be interested in. And with the documents, if you want the documents email and the templates, please just get in touch. I hope that you found this session useful and that it will take away a little bit of the worry about the changes that are coming into effect next year. Thank you.